So I came across this video and I just trying to piece things together. I found out that is it possible that Zita may not know the meaning of manipulation? She was asked who is the most manipulative housemate in the house. And she says is Faith. Manipulative? If you say the most competitive, Faith fits in. If you say the most intelligent, Faith fits in. If you say the most misunderstood, if there's anything like that, Faith fits in. The most masculine, Faith fits in. But manipulative, I'm just trying to think through, because if you say somebody is the most manipulative housemate, you're not saying it because of one incident. You're saying it because of several incidents and maybe an experience that affects you directly. But if there isn't any of that, so how is he the most manipulative housemate? No, seriously. I mean, we need to speak about this. For those who may be wondering, at what point did Zita really say he is the most manipulative? Okay, let me fish it out for you. Let's get it out for you.
Who is the most manipulative? Faith, because we are so close, I didn't get this thing until we had a little each and we stepped back a bit and it was like, oh wow, this is what everybody is talking about. Hey guys, it's your girl Zita. This is Pulse Fun Facts sponsored by Lush Hair. Let's go. Question 1. Which housemate was the most difficult to live with? I think in the beginning, it would be Missy, just because her character was, I was like, what the hell is this girl acting or something? But not too much. We got along. It wasn't that deep. Who do you think had the best strategy this season? It's between Missy and Faith. But then for Faith, I don't know if it was a strategy or that's just who he is, right? But then between both of them, who is the most manipulative? Faith. So from someone, I was his friend for the longest. I'm sure he said that a couple of times. We were friends, right? But then I feel like because we were so close, I didn't get any of the venom. Not venom, but this thing, right? Until we had a little each and we stepped back a bit and it was like, oh wow, this is what everybody is talking about. So yeah. We were friends, right? But then I feel like because we were so close, I didn't get any of the venom. Not venom, but this thing, right? Until we had a little each and we stepped back a bit and it was like, oh wow, this is what everybody is talking about. So yeah, he's not a bad person, but yeah. Describe the clash which.
Okay, so you guys have been friends for a long time, and as soon as you have one issue with the person, he's now the most manipulative housemate. Okay, let's even go to the issue that you claimed you had with him, that you made an assertion that labeled him the most manipulative. Let's go to that issue.
It's been friends, right? Okay. From the beginning. So because we were friends, I couldn't see some. You know how you are friends with somebody and you overlook certain things that they do. You're like, it's not that. And then they also come and tell you their point of view. And then that boy, he knows how to. He's well worded. He knows what to say and how to pass it. Very intelligent boy. So when he tells you something, you will be convinced that is what is. You get. So I was of the opinion that people are overreacting. Until I went to a second time. Someone do him. He did his own HOH. Everybody says do him. Yeah. Everywhere is cut. Everywhere bust. He reached my turn. Say me I don't like violence. I mean, what am I kidding? Anyway, but I just want to do it Zita's way. Yeah. He got corn knock. I've not done this. I've not done that. I said, calm down. I'm doing. You're not HOH. Leave me alone. He can't deal later. I can't do it. I want to at my time. He can't call me. I say, you are finally using your sense. I said, I don't say you smart though. But no, we only use smart, no mix am, You get, so it got to me, and that's from there. I just said, and then you know how after that, God, after that we met again, and you know how you see your friend after you guys have an issue, and you just smile and then you just talk about it. At the end, we had that moment, and the first thing he told me was, I was not wrong. That's where I just said, this was not okay. No, something is wrong. So from there, I just cut it, and we tried to rekindle, but he kept doing things, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm not, yeah. Okay, all right, Rude Boy.
So for me, all those things when they do me, I say I'm a normal thing. So I don't really dig deep, and if we don't start like that, I think even go greet and say, why did you do like this? You do it, you need me then check you. There was a time, what's his name? Culture said something about it, say, when he did school, say, he get one of your friends, say, that boy, this Sabi Buku, say, but me, we don't lie, say, people with this Sabi Buku, they always get more. So, the thing come funny, me say, you don't be so faith, say, because I don't come understand faith. Now you go talk, so you don't want to follow anybody talk. After like 5 years, you go start, okay.
Okay, so the incident that Zita just narrated, can you really place faith in that space of being a manipulative person? The first one was trying to call your attention to certain duties, giving his experience as someone who has been the head of a house. Said, "Oh, look, how far? Do this thing this way. Do this one this way." And you took offense from someone's advice, and then something that is not related, he spoke to you about it right after and said, I'm not wrong, right, based on that. And then you took offense and said, you know what, this is it, I've cancelled you. And then you are asked who is the most manipulative. How is that manipulation? I'm serious. Like, how is that manipulation? It's shocking, really. And, I like to give people the benefit of doubt. I had to go and check what the meaning of manipulation was, to be sure that maybe I'm the one even thinking I'm right, whereas I'm the one that is wrong. Because I don't understand, and that is the only issue this lady have with faith. Only issue. You said you've been friends for so long. Why didn't your friendship with this person override whatever? Let's even say the guy overreached himself or trying to call your attention to certain things that he thinks that you should have done in the list for someone who is trying to help you grow and develop in that space. Like, how is that manipulation? I don't know. Manipulating you to become better, manipulating you to be better, but if manipulating you to do something quickly. What exactly is the manipulation about? I really want to understand, because it doesn't make any sense. And to think that Zita, undergraduate, still schooling, nothing wrong with schooling, being an undergraduate, but I feel the word is in manipulation. Maybe you could say, influencing you, or maybe trying to tell you what to do at a time you don't want to do it, but not manipulating. Manipulative, when you use the word manipulative, manipulative is almost always used, not almost, always used in negative form. When you say Faith manipulated you, or is the most manipulated housemate, and because of what other housemates have told you, you tend to go with what they have said without experiencing it with him. And even when you experienced it, you now change the context as to somebody trying to help you to, that is what this housemate has been saying, that he is manipulative. Who will say that he's manipulative? I don't get it. I don't know, man. Manipulative? That's a list of the things that Faith was in that house for. That guy was very competitive, wanted to win everything if there is to be win. That if there is anything else to be won, if it's possible to win that house that they are in, he was ready to die to win it. No, I'm not sure he cares so much about, anything. So, within that space, he was just looking to what can I grab, and using my intelligence, my smartness, whatever it is I can do. I mean, in that house, he was so creative. He wrote 2 songs. He became a creative director for certain things. That is what is even, showcasing now that he's out of the house. What time would he have to come and say he wants to manipulate you of all people? He didn't see Joanna to manipulate. He didn't see... What do you guys think, though? Do you think Faith was amongst the most manipulative house? Because if you ask me, the most manipulative housemates in the house, when you say somebody is manipulative, it has to do with 2 or 3 persons involved. When somebody wants to use you for something, or use you in certain ways that is negative to achieve certain aim, even though maybe to them it's not negative, but to the general public it might be. Somebody used the word, those are my 3 fishes, referred to men as 3 fishes. Like men, grown men who are, when it comes to age, they are higher than you. 3 fishes. And when I'm looking at that direction, they played a fantastic game. I mean, that's what the game is about, basically doing, being in the center of focus and then using people to achieve your aim. I'm not saying that manipulation might not be part of the game, but again, you can't use that for Faith. Maybe you could use that for Diddy. Yeah, for Diddy, to me, I think you can. To an extent. You can't to an extent, but for me, she's the most manipulative housemate, given what I saw in the house. Maybe there's more, maybe there isn't. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you as always. Take care.